Hello there, this is Tania Gabrielle, Astro-Numerologist. Welcome to Star Codes, the podcast where we look at an upcoming event in the stars and numbers, the astrology and numerology, so that we can prepare to navigate the energies with the highest intentions possible and also understand the energies. And in this case, it's one of the major highlights, again, of the year. April really has a tremendous amount of highlights. As you know, we had the Great American Eclipse on April 8th. We had a conjunction between Saturn and Mars 2 days later, Mars being the ruler of that April total solar eclipse. But now we come to a huge event, one that only happens every 14 years or so. And in Taurus, it only happens every 84 years. So it's really a once-in-a-lifetime event. And that is the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus. Exact on April 21st at 3:25 a.m., that's Universal Time. And April 20th in North America at 10:25 p.m. Eastern, 7:25 p.m. Pacific. Now, we're already feeling this conjunction. We have been throughout the month of April, because these planets are slow moving. So the exactitude happens on the 21st and also 20th, but the blessings have already been shared and they are just going to intensify now. Now 21 degrees, let's just look at that first, because we're in the 21st century, and 21 in the ancient Egyptian numerology is the truth shall set you free. So the main theme really for this century is being open to seeing new ways and not being afraid of seeing what is actually so, the truth. Now 21 reduces to 3, and 3 is the number of self-expression and joy and sharing your life more socially with others, connection, like the internet, for example. So it is a really joyful number as well. And since the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction happens on April 21st, Universal Time, it creates a triple 21-21-21 code. That is very, very fortunate and really heightens the impact of this conjunction. Now, Uranus is all about surprises, breakthroughs, revolution. Jupiter is about expansion and wisdom and higher education and international travel and luck, and both of them are connected to the future. So this conjunction is really going to put emphasis on letting go of the past, especially past beliefs. Jupiter governs beliefs, having faith, having trust, and Uranus is shattering those belief systems, basically saying, okay, well, let's make it more exciting. How about not adhering to what you think will happen based on your belief system, which is based on things you picked up in the past? What about we just focus on right now and are open to a really exciting way of seeing this issue or this person, and then the developments that unfold will really be welcomed, because there will be change for sure with this conjunction. You could say the overall message is lucky breaks. Lucky for Jupiter, breaks or breakthroughs for Uranus, fortunate surprises. If you take risks, if you step out of your comfort zone, you're going to position yourself to really reap these fortunate outcomes. But you do need to participate. And fortunately, the Aries total solar eclipse, ruled by Mars, was all about action and is still impacting us and will impact us for many weeks and even months to come. So it is very much a time to move forward, to act on your ideas, to not be afraid to do so, because you're going to receive feedback no matter what, and that feedback will then course correct or allow you to see, this is working and I love it, right? So you have this amazing opportunity now to initiate radical life changes. And that means that you have a big invitation to take a leap regarding an idea that you've maybe held close to your heart and not had the courage to implement. This is not a time for analyzation for endless hours, right? We're also in Mercury retrograde. during this conjunction. And Mercury retrograde allows us to go within and intuit from within. So your ideas now are really yearning to be activated, to be explored. So you have this window of opportunity now to take this powerful energy. The conjunction is the most intense, most powerful, and also is all about new beginnings. Remember, the new moon, sun and moon come together in a conjunction. That's a new beginning. That's the new moon cycle. So we are really, really poised now to take this window of opportunity to direct this amazing energy that's being channeled by these planets, and using the auspicious time, the period, to trust, to move into that confident place, make that big change that you've been wanting to make. And your limited mind can't even imagine the blessings that are come as a result of you letting go of what you think should happen. The limited mind is there to help you navigate in practical ways, but definitely not in inspirational ways. So big breakthroughs, they're not planned, they're welcomed. So you have to be poised to have the trust, to have the faith, to listen to your heart. And that's where Jupiter really comes in. Jupiter gives you that faith. And since Jupiter also governs belief systems, just trust that some of your beliefs may be changed. And these are especially about yourself and your abilities to move forward. So Uranus is helping you to unlock, to break through, to shake things up, break through limiting beliefs. And the shaking up can happen for Earth as well. There could be more Earth events, volcanic or earthquake-wise, but there also can be this tremendous awakening for humanity. In Taurus especially, Taurus is so connected to grounding things in a joyful, abundant way. And so the awakening is truly blessed in this sign with Uranus and Jupiter there. So having faith will transcend your beliefs. And just know that any belief system you have is rooted in the past. And Taurus is a sign of laying down roots. So you may want to fixate still on the beliefs. Taurus is a fixed sign. However, because Uranus is there, it's loosening up that fixed sign mentality. And Jupiter's just coming in and saying, why not? And Uranus is saying, I totally concur with you. I agree completely, wholeheartedly. No looking back. We're moving forward. Uranus really does shake things up by being inventive, by being unpredictable, by tuning into the part of you that says no way and saying yes, right? So Uranus is challenging us to leave behind the usual and embrace what is unusual, that is unpredictable, that is ingenious, and something you could have never imagined doing before, and discovering new ways of accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish, new beliefs, new solutions. So Jupiter merging with this incredible planet of freedom, Uranus, that rules the Aquarian age that we're rapidly moving into, it brings significant innovation. It brings being aligned with nature and the environment, manifesting abundance. Taurus is a sign of abundance. Jupiter is a planet of abundance. This is innovation and abundance that benefits everyone, that benefits the collective, that's all of society. So resistance to this innovation will only come from those who don't want to let go, right? So fortunately, Pluto has moved into Uranus, a sign of Aquarius. For the foreseeable future, there's just going to be a couple months in the autumn where Pluto will go back into Capricorn. But Pluto in Aquarius is helping Uranus and Jupiter to really focus you on the future, the present really, because the future doesn't exist. But letting go of the past is the key here. So this is really a time for inspiration, inspired movement, for personal freedom, because Uranus governs freedom, creating huge breakthroughs that will catapult you in new directions that will surprise you. So any restriction that you have felt from the establishment, from any kind of system that you feel is holding you back, whether it's in your career, whether it's in a relationship, whether it's health, you want to transmute that restriction now and address any freedoms that you feel are being holding you back. So that is going to be made in a way that is lasting, because in Taurus, an earth sign, there's a security, there's a practicality, there's a peace that really leaves a lasting impact. And this is why the awakening will be very lasting, and it won't be something that just flies by and doesn't have a deep impact. It is having a deep impact. Taurus symbolizes abundance and stability and being grounded in practical life matters, and all of those are undergoing a shift. So the beauty of this is that Taurus is also a sign of abundance. It rules the second house in astrology. And Jupiter conjunct Uranus is so connected to abundance, luck, fortune, financial flow. So, but in a way that is changing, right? Because Uranus is saying, okay, let's find a new way to look at abundance, new way to look at wealth. So enhancing that abundance factor, understanding that wealth is well-being. It comes from joy. Joy first. Joy is number one, and Jupiter is joy. Understanding that, and then realizing in the astrology, there's another huge blessing coming exactly a month later on May 20th, when Venus conjuncts Jupiter and Uranus. Again, they're slow moving, so the conjunction lasts quite a while. So Venus is coming up and merging with both of these planets. And Venus rules Taurus. And Venus is also an abundance planet. So this is creating so many opportunities for blessings. This is really once in a lifetime. That's a stellium with Venus and Jupiter, the two benefics in astrology, with Uranus, the planet that rules the Aquarian age. I mean, what more do you want? This is beautiful. So I want you to really hone in on these blessings and know that there are other planets involved too. For example, Jupiter sextiles Saturn, which makes it real. Saturn rules another earth sign, Capricorn. Jupiter and Uranus sextile Mars, which is very important for forward momentum. Mars rules the first sign of Aries, the big eclipse we just had, which was a new moon eclipse with new beginnings. And Mars and Saturn are conjunct in Pisces, creating a beautiful sextile to Uranus and Jupiter at this time. And Venus, the planet that really ties it all together, being the ruler of Taurus, Venus is exalted in Pisces. So when you add all those factors together in that beautiful 21-21-21 code and see that there are powers, celestial divine powers in play that are really stimulating joy, abundance, freedom from fear, freedom from the past, and bringing opportunities that help you believe in your gifts, that help you align with your talents. You know, whatever happens around this conjunction, pay attention to the messages, pay attention to your intuitive downloads, because there will be opportunities and you will want to seize them. You need to seize them in order for them to actually manifest. So say yes to the opportunities. Be grateful for anything that shows up, even if it seems difficult at the time. If it involves change and freedom, it is brilliant, because you will see in hindsight what the blessings will be. So just keep that in mind, because everybody will experience this blessed event in different ways, right? So I also want to help you to understand the importance of Venus during this time. Venus also her partner Mars, but Venus is such an important impact on us in terms of bringing beauty and love and joy and abundance back into our life as a given. And so I've created a free masterclass that covers Venus, the divine feminine, Mars, the sacred masculine, and you can watch it instant access at venusmarscode.com. Now we're going to look at the 5-pointed star of Venus. So beautiful. The secret meanings of the letters V and M for Venus and Mars. This is fascinating. We get into the numerology of letters. We also look at the 13 phases of Venus and how that number 13 is tied to the divine feminine. Remember, we have 13 cycles of the moon every year as well, 13 weeks in a season. And you'll learn about the tremendous changes that are unfolding for humanity and Earth right now. So enjoy that free masterclass at venusmarscode.com. Have a beautiful conjunction of Jupiter and Uranus. And have a great week. And I'll see you in next week's Star Codes podcast. Lots of love.